Welcome to Tax Tip Tuesday, where we're going to talk more about the Inflation Reduction Act and what is getting so much attention right now, that $80 billion going to the IRS for what's being marketed as 87,000 auditors is putting fear and worry into everybody, especially small business owners. But here's the deal. Here's why you do not have to worry. So first of all, this is $80 billion over a 10-year period. So it's about $8 billion a year, which compared to their budget is definitely more, but nothing too crazy. And check this out. They are so far behind. They right now are working on 1973 staff levels. So in 2019, they had around 74,000 employees. Now at their peak, they were operating at around 125,000 employees. So they got down to about 70-something thousand. They went into COVID in 2020. They furloughed everybody for 3 months, got way behind, got a bunch of stuff thrown on them with stimulus, child tax credits, a big mess. When they brought everybody back from COVID, only 55,000 IRS agents came back. So they need 125,000 to operate at their peak. Only 55,000 came back. And here's the crazy thing. About 40,000 of those are scheduled to retire in the next 5 years. So from a staffing standpoint, they are in massive trouble. So they've got to figure out how to hire just to get back to even close to levels where they can operate at a peak. Currently, right now, they have over 10.2 million returns they haven't processed. They have over a 12-month backlog of letters. Their cafeterias have been turned into like mail sorting rooms. It is a huge mess. They got over 230 million calls last year, of which they only answered less than 10%. So you hear all this about additional budgets. You hear all this about hiring 87,000 employees. These are not auditors. They need these people, these agents, just to get even close to operating efficiently, to updating things. They're still working on a 2001 operating system, over 20 years old. Their computers will only work on Windows XP. It is a huge mess of technology and staffing and just a situation to where they've got to hire and hire drastically just to even get back to where they were at. Again, keep in mind, they're operating at 1973 staff levels right now. It is crazy. So all this worry and all this fear and business owners worried about audits, that's all it is fear right now. In reality, a lot of this strategy, a lot of this money is not around auditors. It's around just staffing to get them back to where they need to be. And even if they do have the funds, it's still really hard to hire right now, and nobody wants to go work for the IRS. Best case, they hire an auditor right now. It takes 2 years to even get the training up to speed to be able to look at a simple business return. So a lot of this worry, a lot of this fear, a lot of these questions I'm getting right now around the IRS, 87,000 auditors, $80 billion is nothing to worry about. It shouldn't have any impact on you as a business owner, as an individual filing your taxes, other than there's probably a huge delay if you have an issue, if you need to fix something, or if you're getting a refund and it doesn't get processed automatically electronically. So that is your Tax Tip Tuesday. I hope this eliminates some worry and some fear for you and gives you a little bit of insight into what's really going on as opposed to what you're seeing or the fear tactics or different things being shared from media and all the different places. Have an awesome rest of the week, and I'll see you next week.